Yo, 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 yo. It's your boy Lou, and you're now rocking with me on Luminaire Talk. And today we're actually going to be addressing the academics' GRAPE allegations. We're going to review the article detailing the allegations. We're going to go over some video clips of academics and the alleged victim, Fauzia Abashe, speaking out. So let's not waste no time. Let's get into it. So we're going to start with this Rolling Stone article. DJ Akademiks sued for rape and defamation. Fauzia Abashe claims she was assaulted multiple times at the internet personality's home, first by two men who drugged her, and then by Akademiks himself. Whew, sheesh. Alright, man, this ain't looking good. The title already. Alright, let's get into it. DJ Akademiks is facing a new lawsuit accusing him of rape, sexual assault, and defamation. The lawsuit filed in the Superior Court of New Jersey and obtained by Rolling Stone was filed by Fauzia Zaya Abashe, who dated the internet personality, real name Livingston Allen, after meeting him online in 2021. Abashe alleges that on July 16, 2022, Akademiks contacted her and invited her to his house in New Jersey, not suspecting any ill intentions, even though they had allegedly hadn't seen each other for almost a year. When Abashe arrived, however, she was met by two men, identified as John Doe 1 and John Doe 2, whom she did not expect to be there. Abashe claims the two men drugged her, drank, and plied her with alcohol before assaulting and raping her on Allen's pool deck. Abashe says the drugs impacted her memory and caused her to lose consciousness, according to the suit. She claims she was later woken up at around 4 a.m. on July 17, 2022, in a bedroom by Akademiks, who was pulling her hair, prying open her legs, and brutally raping her. She claims. Abashe accuses Allen of penetrating her anally and vaginally and says she was begging him to stop and crying for most of this assault by losing her ability to move physically. Whew. The following day, according to the lawsuit, Abashe asked Allen Akademiks for details about what happened the previous night. He allegedly showed her a trash can that contained two condom wrappers, which suggested to Abashe that after the alleged pool deck attack, the two John Does had taken her into another room in the house and continued to rape her brutally. Abashe also claimed that Allen Akademiks showed her surveillance footage of the alleged pool deck attack. According to Miss Abashe, as she watched the video, she looked like she was just lying there lifeless, which did not sit right with her, the suit reads. According to text messages included in the lawsuit later that day on July 17th, Akademiks told Abashe to get tested and said he would do the same. Abashe said she found the statement odd and that the suit argues that the text was proof that Allen, who had not slept with Miss Abashe for over a year, engaged in unprotected sexual intercourse with her that night. After contacting her lawyer for advice, Abashe went to the police. The authorities first told her to visit the hospital for a grape kit, which she did. The kit purportedly led to discovery of traces of Allen's sperm, academic sperm, she claims. Abashe then spoke with the authorities in person, and photographs were taken of bruises on Abashe's arm, back, buttocks, and legs. Abashe also sat for a recorded wire call with Allen Akademiks, during which she claimed Akademiks graphically recounted and admitted to having sexual intercourse with her, even going as far as to describe her vagina. This led the cops to obtain a warrant for the surveillance footage and other evidence. Abashe later claimed that Akademiks disposed of several items, bed sheets and etc., at the dumpster near his office. Presumably, Akademiks was attempting to destroy the evidence of Miss Abashe's rape. Despite taking her allegations to the police, Abashe chose silence, per the lawsuit, and ostensibly decided not to press charges. Her decision to bring the lawsuit comes after the allegations were brought to light at the end of 2023, after both she and Akademiks addressed the incident on social media. Akademiks did not reply to Rolling Stone's request for comment, but addressed the lawsuit at the start of his Rumble livestream Tuesday afternoon, calling it a shakedown and saying, "This is a money tree situation." He also reiterated several claims he had previously made about the allegations, claiming that the police had conducted an investigation and nothing had come of it. "I'm not even hiding and ducking from the situation, or ducking from the narrative that happened," he said. "Pretty much told everything, and also I told the truth. The police came, they looked, we gave them everything. Pretty much everything is documented, caught on videotape. They got to see it with their own two eyes. Not only did they say, 'Ak, you're good,' and this is not just word of mouth, this is you're officially clear. We could not bring any criminal charges. You are not criminally liable. But also, anybody else in this situation was also clear." He added, "The things that fall in my favor happen to be the truth, video footage, text messages, everything that the prosecutor who could have potentially looked into this all reviewed and said, we don't have enough to even go forward. That's just facts." In a December 30th, 2023 video, Akademiks claimed he was asleep at home while two John Does allegedly assaulted her on the pool deck. Acknowledging the surveillance footage of the alleged attack, Akademiks said, "She was getting trained by my two men on the pool deck." The suit alleges Akademiks defamed Abashe by accusing her of voluntarily having an orgy with his friends at his home, while maintaining that he never participated at all. The suit goes on to allege that Alan Akademiks knew his statements in the video were misleading and false, as he was in possession of text messages from Abashe where she stated that she did not know what happened to her on July 16, 2022, and that it was Mr. Alan Akademiks who informed her of the night's events. In a statement, Abashe said, "I'm confident that justice will prevail and the veil will be removed so no other woman will have to endure what I did." Her lawyer, Tyrone Blackburn, added, "Litigation is always the last resort." After several unsuccessful attempts to privately resolve this case, Ms. Abashe was left with no choice other than to file Mr. Allen's Akademiks' hubris will be his downfall. Whew. Man, that is a lot. That was kind of tough to go through and kind of like visualize that. Whew. All right. So basically, he met her online. He had been talking to her for like a year, a little over a year, or sometime over a year. He invites her over. She comes over, and somehow ends up with his two friends, John Doe 1 and John Doe 2, and they allegedly essay her and grape her. So this whole time these attacks are happening, apparently, according to this article, Akademiks was asleep. And she didn't even know of the night's events. Apparently, he had to break the news to her of what she did or how she conducted herself the night before. So that's very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. So this first video clip we're actually going to be reviewing is Akademiks basically defending himself. All right. So without further ado, man, let's get into this. So it's going to be Akademiks defending himself, and then we're going to have Fozia also defending herself and speaking her experience, her truth. So let's get into it, man.
My homies wake me up on some shit like, "Yo, Ak, we leaving." They're like, "Yo, lock the door because we're leaving." I said, "Damn, y'all leaving?" They're leaving at like 4 or 5 a.m. I bet. I go lock the door. Then they say to me, when I'm locking the door, they say, "Oh, by the way, that girl you invited, yo, she down there in the other end of your house in the guest bedroom." So I go down the hallway to my guest bedroom and I see the girl. And I said, "Oh, shit." But I noticed there's a couple things. First of all, she naked. Second of all, her hair is like frizzy and shit like that. This is summertime. Almost like she kind of went in the pool type shit. I got a pool, like it's a big ass pool. I remember saying like, "Damn, what was y'all doing when I was sleeping?" type shit. She was like, "Oh, now we were just having fun, blah, 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 blah." Here's the thing. I got cameras everywhere in my crib. She's telling me they were just chilling, having fun, waiting for me type shit. But I'm sleeping, and I'm asleep from like 9 p.m. since I got in the crib, and they don't wake me up till 4 a.m. That's how many hours? 7 hours. When I look at my camera remember in the morning, gang, the shorty was getting like, I don't even like, she was getting trained by my two mans, like on my pool deck the night before when I'm sleeping. I'm dead ass. This is what happened.
I look crazy right now, but I'm not going to stand here and let this man continue to lie about me. That's not what happened, Akademiks. You know that that's not what happened. And for you to pretend that you didn't do anything, that I just went to your house and I'm just some thought, like we didn't know each other for 2 years. You tried to save yourself after your friends assaulted me. Whether or not you got drunk or not, I know that when you woke up, you were on top of me too. You raped me too, and a rape kit was done. You know what? I'm gonna come back with my own story. This what you wanted, you're about to get it.
Woo-wee. Lord. Hey, man, this is getting very, very spicy. So according to him, he didn't even know she was there. He was asleep and woke up the following day and was informed that she was present on premises, and apparently she was on the opposite end, or the other guest room on the opposite end. So as he goes over there, he encounters her and sees her in her birthday suit. She's naked and her hair is kind of frizzy, and he's like, okay, what the heck? So he starts asking her, and basically she's like, yeah, I had fun, it was lit, or whatever the case is. And he goes back to review the footage and see basically what happened. And she apparently was engaged in sexual activity with both of his friends. This is what he's saying, according to him, what he watched on footage. So then she responds and says, no, that's actually not what happened. I was raped by both of your friends, and you didn't do anything about it. So you're lying on me, you're defaming me, and now you're about to get it. I've been silent for too long. Now you're about to get it. The truth is about to be exposed. So, this is very, very interesting. So after she came out with this, I remember this was back in December of 2023. I came out with a live stream exposing or debunking the behind the workings of this particular situation. So he basically turns over every rock that's related to this allegation. So we'll get into that. And I'm gonna be jumping around, so bear with me. We're gonna let him speak his truth. It's kind of a long clip, but we want to go ahead and give him an opportunity to speak, because this is a very, very heavy allegation to be placed on a man. No man wants to have these type of allegations on their jacket. Nobody wants to be known as a rapist, and nobody wants to be known as a pedophile. Nobody. So, we're going to give him his opportunity to go ahead and, express himself and tell us exactly what happened. Explain yourself. All right, let's get into it.
I'm talking to this individual like, yo, damn, why'd you do all this shit? She gets her phone and she sees the blogs already started posting it. And they're posting the clip where it says, Axe girlfriend stole $500K from him. So, she's not a public figure. So she's like, oh my God, you ruined my whole, like I'm done now. Like nobody will ever, that's all people are going to know from me. So she's drunk, by the way. This is a drunk woman. She's screaming, oh my God, all that type of shit. You know what I mean? By the way, at that time, somebody hits me and said, yo, your stream accidentally started. Like it just started because the internet was out before. I come down, I cut the stream off. That's it. Like there's random bums on here talking about I call my girlfriend smashing my friends in my house. You could probably even hear her like what words she's saying. Okay. All right. Okay. So that came from that. Again, somebody who's drunk don't know what's going on, or actually she do know what's going on. But for her opinion on this whole thing is, yeah, I sent a picture of you to a nigga, but I didn't post it on some public shit. Why did you have to go on your Twitch and talk about everything with me to the world like I look crazy now? You feel me? So whatever. So that's that. I also really want to get to, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna, because this not gonna really be no back and forth between me and nobody type shit. You feel me? This ain't gonna be no real back and forth with me and anybody in particular. But I also do want, for the people who rock with me and who's gonna understand what the fuck I've been saying and realize I'm not coming on here like, nigga, I would have never said none of that shit if I came on here to lie. What I'll say is, I wasn't even gonna post these type of joints. But I see Shorty, who clearly was involved in that situation. By the way, Shorty, I didn't bring this up to make you look no way. This was a dealing between me and my girl, or me and my ex-girl. She just kept using that incident, so I just spoke on it and cleared it. I didn't mean to make you look no type of way. I haven't spoken on you. You're right. I just said what happened. I ain't even say who you were. You the one who just jumped out the woodworks. I'd never said who you were, Shorty. Okay? And I'm not even going to play, because she made a video. I'm not even going to play the video you made. But what I do want to show, number one, first and foremost, if everything or anything you're saying is true, a nigga would have been charged. Nothing happened. You feel me? No case, no nothing. Also, I will say this. These are things that the police and everybody else looked at they damn self. You know, unlike the Casanat incident, I will say this one was something that the police handled, not social media. It's crazy now that the police handled it. Nothing happened. They said, oh, okay, this wasn't shit. Now, Shorty's trying to, and again, I don't know how she just jumped into the mix, but I'm going to show you exactly. And by the way, I can't show certain shit. Like, for example, I sent her a video of her at my poolside with two niggas. I said I was sleeping. I can't show you that explicit photo. I still got the image of that. Feel me? I can't post it on here, clearly. But the police seen all this shit. Like, they seen everything. Okay, so these are the messages. We're going to go off, like, I'm not even going to play what Shorty said, because I'm not going to do this back and forth. I'm going to show you text messages, what the police said, and you're going to read these messages. And remember what I said? You're going to read these messages and just say to yourself, man, this sound like Ak was capping. Or, man, this sound like Ak did some shit. Oh, whatever you want to take from that, you take from it. I was never going to even post these shits. But you got these people like trying to clout chase, doing too much, my nigga. Like, y'all got to chill. Shit, I'm already into it with, like, that other Shorty. Like, y'all better... All right, here we go, though. Now, I'm going to just give y'all... Hopefully, this is the last time I really even got to speak on it. But knowing... shit. How do I... By the way, I'm still trying to, you know, I don't want to... I also don't want to dox nobody. Like, that's not what I'm doing this for, bro. Shit. Is it this? All right, give me 1 second. All right, I got the first one. Here we go. I had to edit out her name and shit like that. You feel me? I had to edit out Shorty's name. But I'm going to show you the first message after Shorty. Well, I had sent her a picture. I said, bruh, this is clearly y'all fucking. You know what I mean? Because at first she was saying, why ain't fuck? I said, this is clearly y'all fucking, right? Which one is the first one? Right here. Okay. I've cropped out her name because I wanna make sure, like, I'm not trying to, this is not, bro, me and this girl, we haven't talked ever, like, we haven't talked in a really long time. We haven't talked since that date. And I'm not trying to antagonize her, and I'm not trying to make her feel no type of way. I understand from her point of view, whatever, like, it's traumatizing. I'm not here trying to, wait, what the fuck? Give me a second. Maybe I got a screenshot again. Nigga, thank God. Yo, the other Shorty broke all my phones. Thank God I still got this old ass phone, bro. This old phone with all the receipts, nigga. All the receipts. Okay, bingo, right here. Yeah, this should be it. Okay. And y'all can use this for whatever purposes, but, you know, I'm always just keep it a beam. Okay. This is the message. I'm going to tell you, I can't post. So on that day, So the first, remember, she got in the car, she's leaving. She got in the car, she's leaving. I'm Ubering her back. She says, can you talk? She calls my phone. She calls my phone and she says, yo, hey, like, I can't really believe that this happened, blah, blah. She was like, yo, are you sure? Like, yo, what happened then? So I'm like, bro, like, I'm gonna lie, you haven't, like, I hate to say this because, like, I know she gonna feel away, but I'm only speaking facts. I'm only speaking facts because that's just is what it is. I'm not trying to make her look no type of way, bro. I said, bro, you were having sex with both of them at once. I sent a screenshot, a picture of her with the two dudes to her, right? This is what she said. By the way, I can't post a picture of her and the two dudes, clearly, right? Like, duh. So I cropped it from there and I cropped her name out. This is the messages that proceeded right after that. By the way, she's in an Uber going home back from my crib. Remember, like, I started acting distant to her after I confronted her. I'm like, yo, you fucked two niggas in my crib. Whatever, whatever. This is the messages. Now, I don't know if y'all seen what video or whatever she just put up. Does that video sounds like these messages is like, Ak, you did something to me, right? Remember, in her video, she says, oh, nah, she says, nah, it wasn't just your friends, it's you. Does these messages sound like Akademiks did anything? I'm gonna put it up on the screen. This is the first message after I sent the picture. This is her. Y'all know how text messages work. I'm sorry. I'm terribly, terribly sorry. I said, I don't know what you want me to say. You won, I suppose. The reason why I said that is because when she was in my kitchen and I was telling her, like, yo, I think you fuck my niggas, she was like, yo, don't you like girls that be fucking mad niggas? And I'm like, bruh, you know, like, I looked at you. And if she remembers this, you know I'm not capping. I said, you know, men look at girls two different ways. We have girls that we could possibly wife up. They're good girls and whores. Like, why y'all always think that a nigga want a chick who fucking everybody? So that's why I was like, yo, I don't know what you want me to say, LOL. Because I think when she says I'm sorry, she's finally accepted it that she did have sex with the two dudes. I said, I don't know what you want me to say. I said, I guess you won, I suppose, whatever. She says, I never meant for all that to happen. Listen, does this sound like she's saying I did nothing wrong? I know you.
I want to point this out. So based on this particular image he's showing us, right? Ak is saying that her text message states, I'm sorry, terribly, terribly sorry. Then he responds, I don't know what you want me to say, LOL. You won, I suppose. So this is just my personal take, right? This is just with the information that he is providing. It doesn't seem consistent with an individual who was SA'd or an individual who was raped. Why would you be apologizing? It doesn't make any sense. Now, maybe we need some context to the messages prior to I'm sorry, but as of right now, why would you be remorseful if you are the victim or the alleged victim? Why? It doesn't make any sense. It's like I get jumped, I get beat up, and then the people that beat me up, I'm apologizing to them. What? It doesn't really make any sense. If somebody has done you wrong, somebody has done you dirty, you don't really apologize to them. You want them held accountable, and you got to stand on that, right? No matter what the person does, and especially something as serious as SA or GRAPE, you know, that's nothing to be played with. So I don't see where the I'm sorry, terribly, terribly sorry. I don't see that. Now, the only time that would make sense to me, again, this is just based on this. We haven't looked at the case. We don't know what the police have. We don't know what the attorneys have, the defendants, the plaintiff. We don't know what they have. But as of what I'm looking at right now, with this energy of this text, it seems that, you know, somebody who's remorseful for something they did wrong, or something that they believe they did wrong, right? And so I'm gonna let you put two and two together, but I'm gonna try not to stop it as much. But I had to interject on that. But I'm gonna let Ak continue to speak his truth.
You can never look at me the same. This is what you're saying to me. That's, by the way, this is not Cheyenne. This is not Cheyenne. For everybody, this is not Cheyenne. This is some other shit. She says, look, I know you can't look at me the same. Okay. She says, I think I should talk to someone about this. I say, what you mean? She says, I feel really sad, and I think I should talk to someone about it, like a therapist or something. Okay. Let me see. Let me see what's the next message. Give me a second. A therapist or something. Hold on. Therapist or something. Okay, cool. All right. Now this is another message. Okay. Here we go. Okay. And then this is you know, so I told her, I said, yo, you should get tested. Because we're talking in between all this and like on the phone and shit too. I tell her, yo, you should go get tested. Like, cause like, okay, granted, you didn't mean to whatever, but you had sex with 2 dudes unprotected. You should probably go get tested. Bro, if I did some weird shit, nigga, I'm not telling no girl to go get, come on, dog. Like, come on, let's do the math. All right, anyway, let me see. Yeah. Oh shit. Well, yeah, let me just download it again. And then go like this. And right here. There we go. Okay. So y'all read this message, right? Okay. Then it happens and it says, okay. She says, I'm hurt really bad. It's unlike me to do this. This is what she's saying. It's unlike me to do this. And I don't even know the other guy's name. I was just laying there. Anyway, like at this point, I ain't gonna lie. And this is where I say I feel certain type of wrong for like, cause I'm mad at her. I'm mad at her like, yo, you know me for like 2 years and you fuck like, yo, I'm mad at her. Like, I'm not really looking at it like, oh, maybe I'm thinking she's also playing games. I'm like, what you mean you don't remember doing it? Like, nigga, it's on camera. What you mean you don't remember? Anyway, so I say, you call, I guess she called. She says, I'm considering going in for a rape testing kit for us to figure this out. Cause it's bits and pieces I remember and I'm still not okay. Right? This is what I say to her. This is what I literally say. I said, this is what I say to her. I mean, not sure what you want me to say. That's why I asked you while you were here if everything you did while I was sleeping, you were okay with doing. Remember I told you, I said, before I got to confront, I said, yo, everything you did last night, you were cool with doing, right? And she was like, yeah, I had fun. And then when I said, yo, you know, you fucked my 2 niggas, she was like, what? No, I didn't. Anyway, she said, well, I was sleeping. You were okay with doing it. You said, yeah. So I don't know. Remember, I'm telling her, that's why I asked you when you were here, if everything you did while I was sleeping, you were okay with, and you said, yeah. So I don't know. Then here's what she says. I was passed out for most of it, but I'd wake up now and, okay, let me find the rest of that. Let me see. Here we go. I was passed out for most of it, but I'd wake up now and then. Also, I was in shock. I got most of the information from you. Remember, I'm watching this shit like, yo, bro, you know what, like I'm watching on the camera from you. Before then, I never met the other guy. So he just took the opportunity, I guess. All right. I said, that's why I told you I don't judge. So when I was telling her like, yo, you know, you did this, I said, bro, it's all good, bro. I don't judge, bro. It's all good. Like, I'm used to girls and like, you know, this like whatever, like these chicks, whatever. It's fine. Like, I'm not mad at you, no type of shit. I said, that's why I told you I don't judge. Trying to make sure you made the choice to do whatever you wanted to do. Right? This is what she says. She says, always with you, but not this time around. I guess she's saying, I'm always with you, like I'm making a choice, like with you. So literally she's even saying with you, anytime I'm with you, I'm making a choice. Always with you, always I'm making a choice with you. Remember, this is a girl I've dealt with for 2 years on and off type shit. I'm making a choice with you always. Yes. Good. You. Yes. But she said, I blacked out. Right. Remember I told you I'm sleeping. I get woken up because my homies is leaving. I go to the guest room. I wake her up, right? That's when I wake her up during the night. So I hit my homies on the side. Now I'm gonna be honest. I hit my homies. I said, bro, I said, you know, she's like, I said, what happened last night? By the way, they ain't never tell me they had sex with her. So now I'm the one who got to kick it off by putting them in a group text. Yo, what happened last night? Cause Shorty's acting like she wasn't with y'all doing whatever. They tell me, bro, how is she saying that? She even convinced us to give her phone back. This is what my homie said on a different text. She convinced us to give her phone back, that she could call her friend, that her friend could come over too, another girl. So that's why I'm telling her. I'm telling her what my homie said. They says you were trying to call and bring your friend to join it. By the way, keep in mind, if I'm not sleeping, why am I keep reiterating what another nigga is saying? I'm like a middleman, right? Look, then she says, no call was made. I assumed they'd leave at some point. It was mad awkward, and I mentioned I wanted to come with my friend to meet you, not to, and I guess it says have sex with your friends. Hold on. Let me get that text message. Not to, here we go. Okay, have sex with your friends. Okay, here we go. Okay. All right. Then here's the rest of that message, right? Cool. Look. She says not okay. She said not to have sex with your friends. He got mad. He got mad at me saying everything with Ak got to go through me first and a whole bunch of creepy stuff. Nigga, I'm sleeping, my nigga. Like, I get that somebody else, but I'm just talking about me, dog. I'm talking about me right now, though. She's saying one of my peoples is saying that to her. I said, I don't know. This is what I'm texting her. I don't know. I'm getting two different stories. Bro, if I'm there, if I'm like present, if I'm kicking it, what y'all doing, I would be awesome two different stories. I'd be like, no, that's what happened. I'm getting two different stories, LOL. I said, I didn't ask them about anything about that night until today. After you text me, I literally tell her, I didn't ask my homies nothing about that night until right now when you text me, right? Then she says, I wish I could see the entire video, how I got upstairs after the pool, and when the other guy got naked on top of me. Everyone was gone when I got up. Okay. Then I think the last one is the last message. Okay. Here's the last message, I believe. Okay. Yeah, everyone was going when I got up. Okay, so she said, I wish I could see the entire video. So now she's asking, she wants to see the video, right? By the way, this is the video that the police already got. Like, the police got this shit in 4K. Like, this is if everything we're talking, like, it's in 4K, my nigga. Oh, why am I downloading the wrong part then? I'm having computer problems though. Here. Okay. All right. So cool. She says, I wish I could see the entire video. Oh, I didn't have the right thing on. My bad. I'm stupid as fuck. Oh, I said, I have no idea. I haven't watched any of it. So I'm telling her, like, bro, I haven't watched the full video of y'all doing everything, bro. It's like, I don't know how long they were going for, bro. Like, I just wasn't going to be there. Hey, let me just eat my popcorn and watch my friends fuck the shit out of this girl that I was talking to. Like, bro, no. So it's like, I have no idea. I haven't watched any of it other than when you were denying it happened. I said, I'd rather not, LOL. I'd rather not watch the video. That's what I'm trying to tell her. Like, I'd rather not watch this type of video. She says, we don't have a choice because they're going to ask me all that and I don't remember that part. That's what she's saying. Then I said, who is they? She says, I just mean the doctors. Then she says, I don't know how this works, if a statement has to be taken or what. I don't want any of this to happen to any other person like that. And this is what I said. I said, I'd rather be kept out of stuff like this. Def don't want to be the middle person because everybody got their sides. I talked to my homies. They said, bro, nigga, she was mad awake. She was making us take shots. Yo, she was lit as fuck. Like, she did blah, blah, blah. That's their story. I talked to her. She's like, oh, I don't remember none of this. And I'm like, okay, I'm like in a weird position. Then she says the last thing that got my fucking house raided. That's what I keep telling you. Don't invite nobody to your crib. This is why my house got raided. That's true, but it happened. See? So she's admitted it. I'm the middle person. Then she says, it's true, but it happened at your house. I don't have to lie about anything or make up story. Happened at your house. I think is that the last one? Oh yeah, well this part really here, but yeah. So if that wasn't the one that got my shit rated, it was definitely this part right here. Look at me. So I said, oh, she says, that's true, but it happened at your house. I don't have to lie about anything or make up stories. I said, yeah, but I got no parts. This is what I'm saying. I got no parts to do with what you guys did. I got no parts to do it. Then she says to me, I guess you won't be helping me figure this out. Then she says, that's okay. I know I'll need help because this is too much for just me. I said, of course I can. I said, of course, if I can help, I will. But I was sleeping for the whole thing, LOL. I don't know what y'all interactions were. And she says, let's see what the advice. This is, bro, this is the last conversation I have with her then until she calls asking for the number of one of the other guys. And then 2 hours later, the police is trying to get the DVR. I guess she went to the cops. It's fine. But my nigga, like this, if you read the messages and you're like, yo, oh no, she's basically saying you did some shit to her. Nigga, and where did she say I did some shit to her? Nigga, to keep it real, and this is why I'm so upset, like not at her, I'm just upset about the situation. Because if I had saw her on video doing whatever and I never mentioned it, this would never be a thing. That was me. And I guess I got a big mouth, but I really just thought I'm being a good host. Hey, everything was cool last night. Everything y'all did, y'all was cool, right? It was straight? Yeah, everything was straight. All right. So, you know, y'all like make like a whole fucking fuck tape on my shit. Like, y'all everything's, what? Anyway, bro, come on, dog. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's right here, nigga. It's right here. Like, there's many opportunities. Nigga, you don't even start a conversation by saying, I'm sorry. Terribly. Bro, you know why she's apologizing to me? Bro, I start clamming up pause. Like, remember she wasn't even a hug? Like, nigga, I'm giving her one of these. Like, bro, like, I'm not about to like hug. Because this is a girl, like, you know them chicks who, like, you really locked in with. Like, I would kiss her from time to time. I ain't gonna lie. All right, now I'm kind of distant. All right, gang. All right, let's see what's up. So when she's leaving, she could tell there's an energy switch with me. I remember, like, yo, she even told me, she's like, damn, you don't even hug me the same. Like, oh, damn, you usually get me breakfast. I'm like, no, my mom's coming. Like, it's all good. That's why she's hit me with a tone. I'm sorry. Terribly sorry. I said, I don't know what you want me to say. I ain't mean for all that to happen. I know you can never look at me the same. Bro, if this was, oh, nigga, you did something. You know what that text would have been? Nigga, you did this to me, nigga. You feel me? Anyway, I'm gonna just I just wanted to arm anybody who wants to seek knowledge and who wants to seek some information or factual basis about this situation. Yeah, there you go. You feel me? There you go. Chat. I remember doing this when I broke down the cost in that situation. Tell me what I could have done, like, different. Obviously, the people who I deal with, like, yeah, I get that. But in this text messages thing, yo, I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. Like, I could, like, keep in mind, my mindset is that, damn, shorty, we used to kind of low key talk, and like, you know what I mean? So there's a little, I don't know, bro. I don't know, dog. I don't know, bro. All right, man. I'm gonna just, yeah. Really, I only got on here just to put that up there, and I honestly, again, I kind of regret a little bit of mentioning the situation, but I just wasn't gonna let no other woman think they had something over me that they could ever abuse with me. So fuck it. I had to mention it. Probably was gonna happen one day. And then, even with me mentioning it last night, bro, I'm telling you, this girl, like, bro, that shit fucked her. I'm guessing it fucked her up. Bro, it fucked me up too. It fucked me up because, nigga, I happened to get brought through the ringer more than the people that was supposedly doing whatever with her. Because it wasn't their house. they didn't have no property. You know what I mean? It's my shit. So okay, now I got and also that I'm the name. So you know what I mean? I did not try to bring her name up. I'm not trying to talk bad on her. I'm not trying to talk ill of her. I don't want to be beefing with her. That's not my goal, and I don't know what type of goal she might have going on. I get it. She might be on some, you know, let me not even say that, but you know what type of time people are thinking it is these days. All I'm going to say, these messages right here, and if she says, like, these messages police are. All right? All right, cool. Yeah, I just wanted to show y'all that, and I'm finna get back off of here, bro. I only wanted to show y'all that shit. You get what I mean? Yes, somebody said she trying. I'm hoping. I don't think it's a game clout type of thing because I think she would have been like said something before. What I think it is that she's hearing the story with everybody else, and I don't know if somebody like identified it was her, but she's looking at like, oh, y'all think I'm like some thought nigga? I ain't like this is what she did. She trying to get on some world words. Nigga, I ain't never say you a thought nigga. Like nigga, I said me and you were on and off. Like you was my girl, never, but it's like we used to like deal with each other on a one-on-one basis. That's it. One-on-one basis. Facts. Right? This shit happened. Shit never been like, I ain't seen you since. You ain't seen me since. Yeah, it is what it is. You feel me? All right. All right. All right. Anyway. All right. I'm out of here, chat. I will see y'all tomorrow. Yeah, I hate when I have to post stuff like that because it feels like the other party's gonna feel like it's a back and forth or like I'm not really trying to do all that. All right, chat. Love y'all. Talk to you tomorrow.
Man. I got some things to say, but before I give you my thoughts on his entire expose, right, I wanted to go ahead and get a video of the raid. The raid that he was talking about. I know there was some footage of it somewhere. Right here. Right here, let's see what he's talking about.
Much, or I am so scared of her telling y'all this. Here's what she's gonna tell y'all, or here's what she thinks is the thing. September of last year, okay? September of last year? Is it September or October? Or it might have been November, my bad. I don't know. September, October, November of last year. I'm telling y'all the facts. Police raided my crib. They kicked my door off. My mama was at my crib. They only kicked my door off. In reality, my mama didn't know what was going on. So they were really knocking on the door. By the way, everybody knows, especially because this is after my break-in, I had got 50 guns in my house. So really, when the police was coming, they were serving a search warrant. I'm going to tell you what it's all about. They were serving a search warrant. They know I got 50 guns. The town that I live in issued me 50 guns. I have them in my house. That's a fact. So when they're coming in, remember, they're serving a search warrant. They got in their computer system. They got 50 guns. We got to come in a little bit. They knocking on the door, whatever. My mama, who's upstairs with my dog, and then I'm downstairs, like I'm playing Fortnite, some shit. My mama don't know what's going on. They're asking her to open the door. My mama don't know. I remember the only thing my mama screamed out, she was like she called me Junior because I got my same name as my father. She said, Junior, get the gun. Because she heard the story. This is after niggas try to break in. So she's telling me, yo, baby, like, yo, I think niggas is coming again. Like, get the gun. It wasn't that. It was the cops. I'm downstairs. I always have a gun with me in my house. I don't care. I sleep with a gun under my pillow. Every time I sleep with 2 guns. Anybody know me? If y'all go to my crib, there's guns galore. Cool. I see it, and by the way, on my phone, it pops up. It pops up that the police is outside, and I see them because I got cameras everywhere. My mama don't know how to work the shit in my crib. Like, this is my crib, nigga. She don't know how to work it like that. So I seen it. Anyway, I put my gun away because I seen it was the police. By the time I walk upstairs, the police kicked my door down. By the way, these are expensive doors. I live in a mansion. It's a $2 million house. These doors cost me $25,000. They kicked my door down. The reason they kicked it down, when they're telling and shouting for my mom to open the door, my mama don't open the door because she's like, what the fuck is going on? Bet. They come in, tell everybody to get down. We all get down. They put us in cuffs. By the way, Cheyenne is there too. And this is what she thinks is some shit that she could hold against me. They put everybody in cuffs. I'm in cuffs. Even my mama is in cuffs. We're all sitting there. What's going on? I'm still wondering, like, what's going on? I'm like, yo, what's up with y'all? Like, what's good? Nobody tells me nothing. Anyway, they asked me if I want to go down to the station. I'm like, I really have no idea what's going on. I do go down to the station. Bro, I go down to the station and I get kind of really what they're doing. Okay? So I'm going to make a long
All right. That was the raid. I guess that was them kicking down them doors, man, trying to get a hold of Akademiks, man. Damn. Alright, so we're gonna go into the next and last video. Now, this video is his most recent entry of him defending himself against these allegations, but he gives an insightful perspective, which, or at least I think, is insightful. So let's get into it, man.
Again, I can't talk about too much just because I've paid lawyers to handle court. And these people who are coming at me are hoping that I f that up by handling it on social media. The police wants nothing to do with this. They're saying there is no crime. The cops have said, peace. There ain't no crime that we could prove. That's what they've said. We're out of this. Do you know who's the lawyer representing whoever against me? Y'all know the lawyer? Who y'all think that lawyer is? Is it possible that that person who really seen the money grab was really the Diddy stuff, and who was the biggest covering the Diddy stuff? That lawyer allegedly reached out to some people of mine saying, if Ak continues to doubt what we are purporting against Diddy, remember, we could file a lawsuit on him too. Let me tell you this about everybody in the industry. I'm gonna tell y'all all this right now. If Ak ever goes down, y'all all go down with me. Because I hold no secrets for nobody.
Oof. Ooh. Now that is very, very telling right there. So basically, in a nutshell, I'm going to give you my thoughts. So first, on this expose, right? When he went in talking about the text messages and he gave a breakdown of the entire situation. Some things that I found pretty interesting, right? I know I already mentioned her energy when she was saying that she's sorry about what she did and she feels very bad about it. She needs to talk to a therapist because she's very, very sad. It seems as if, she believes that she did something wrong. And the only thing that she could possibly believe that she did wrong was she had sexual encounter with those 2 gentlemen outside of Ak, and she felt bad about that because Ak later on was explaining about after he found out, his energy toward her changed. Their relationship at times was intimate. He has kissed her before. They had intercourse before, I'm assuming, because that's what she did allege that he said on a wire, right? She said that she wore a wire. According to the article of Rolling Stone, she wore a wire, and Ack admitted on wire that he had had intercourse with her that night. So now, fast forwarding or rewinding back to what Ack said. So when Ack was talking about that, his energy had changed toward her. That made her start feeling a certain type of way, and then she found out through, the text messages that he had the footage, that he had reviewed the footage. That was very, very interesting to me. So some things that I did notice, right, was, in the article, the Rolling Stone article, it claimed that she said that Ack had thrown out evidence, that he was gathering all the sheets and the bed coverings from that particular night. He had gathered all these items and he had went to dispose of them, potentially getting rid of evidence or tampering with evidence, which we know is also a crime. So if she's making all these allegations, where is the video footage of that? Because I'm assuming that there was footage of her from that night, that the night of the incident, there was footage of that. And Ack has already explained to us in a few of the videos that he has security cameras all over the place and he knows how to work it. So which begs the question, if he did throw out evidence excuse me, that which begs the question that if he did throw out evidence, wouldn't that be on camera? Wouldn't they have some type of footage of that? Now, granted, playing devil's advocate, he could have disposed of that footage as well. This happened months ago, so who knows? Ain't no telling, but we do know that there was an investigation, right? And in the investigation, the police, we just watched the video of him explaining how the raid went down. So they came and gathered all the information, footage, everything, right? And they basically came back, they watched the footage, and according to the Rolling Stone article and according to what Akademiks has been saying, is that, hey, you didn't commit any crime. We see no crime here, so you're free to go. And those other two John Does, they're free to go as well. And so now that also leads me to thinking, hey, if the cops didn't have anything, but you allegedly, did a grape kit, and there was evidence in a grape kit showing that you were graped, why wasn't that evidence submitted? Why didn't the police use that evidence to determine that there was a crime that was committed? But that didn't happen, right? So they're saying a crime was not committed. One interesting fact that I did notice is that she said this is according to the Rolling Stone magazine, that she had been quiet and she did not press charges, but she is going to pursue this civil court avenue. So, which is very interesting. Why wouldn't you want criminal charges brought forth to the guy that was allegedly a part of three people that essayed you and raped you and assaulted you? Why wouldn't you want criminal charges brought to those individuals? I'm assuming if I was violated in a certain type of way, I would definitely want criminal charges brought up against those particular individuals or the perpetrators, for sure. So that was very interesting. She's not pursuing this in criminal court, but she is pursuing it in civil court. That's very, very interesting. And now another point that the last video Akademiks alludes to is that the attorney who is actually taking this case for her is the same attorney who is also on the case against Diddy, I believe representing Lil Rod, who made all those damning accusations against Diddy. I believe this is the same attorney. This is what Akademiks is saying. So Akademiks has been very vocal during this whole Diddy escapade that, he's saying Lil Rod's suing it's nonsense, it's clout chasing, it's this, that, and the third. He's basically discrediting their effort to bring down Diddy, right? He's discrediting Lil Rod's entire lawsuit. So now that attorney that he has been discrediting, apparently, according to Akademiks, that same attorney, I believe his name is Tyrone, they have been sending messages out to associates of Akademiks and basically telling these associates, hey, let Akademiks know that if he continues to discredit our pursuit against Diddy, and he continues to do that, then we will bring a case against him. And now fast forward, a case has been brought against him, and it's with Foiza Abashe. It's her case. So it's very interesting the dynamic that Akademiks has just painted. He's like, hey, I've been talking bad about this attorney's pursuit against Diddy, and that attorney has been sending messages out to my associates, basically threatening me to back down or agree with their perspective. And if I don't, then there's going to be a case brought against me. The attorney didn't say that in those words, or Akademiks didn't say the attorney said that in those words, but a summary of what the attorney basically is saying is that, hey, you better shut up talking down on his case, or we're going to bring a case against you. This is what he's telling Akademiks associates. So I think that was very, very, very interesting. And another point which didn't actually work to Akademiks' benefit is he said, basically told the industry, if I go down, y'all are going down with me. I hold secrets for nobody. Ding, 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 ding. Question mark. What are you talking about, bro? This is incriminating you. This is making you look guilty. Because if you haven't done anything, then you really shouldn't be going down. And if you did go down for something that you didn't do, and there was a flaw in the system, let's just say that just so happened. Why would you be bringing down other people as well if you haven't done anything? You know, and typically within the entertainment space or within Hollywood, you don't know of people's secrets unless you're in the same room of them doing that particular secret. Like, you got to be around them for you to know certain secrets of people. And that's just typically, not all the time, but typically. So that was just very interesting that he said, yo, if I go down, I'm bringing everybody down with me, you know? And personally, what I think about her motive is this. This is just my perspective. I believe that she could not pursue this criminally. They didn't have any evidence against Akademiks, right? And there could be a possibility that she is doing this to clean up her image because, initially the thing that kicked this off is that bloggers were running around basically with the narrative that she's a thought, she's out there. And she didn't like that narrative. So I believe that she is using this court case to clean up her image, or she's using this lawsuit to clean up her image. And she could also possibly be looking for a bag. She could be looking for a settlement at the end of this thing when it's all said and done. So who knows? There's going to be more developing information coming out, more developing news, but I am aware that Akademiks did address this about 6-7 months ago, and earlier than that in some degree. And he got ahead of this way back then. And now just 6-7 months later, now she's in civil court bringing this lawsuit forth. That's very interesting to me. But you guys let me know what y'all think, all right? Let me know if you think this guy is cooked. Let me know if you think this guy's done. Let me know if you think he is actually telling the truth. Let me know if you think she's cooked, she's done, or if she's telling the truth, We'll know in due time. But as of right now, the evidence that we have and what we have just reviewed doesn't look like she has a case, or at least not criminally. Now, civilly, we shall see. But that's enough. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Y'all already know what to do, man. Protect yourself, watch your back, and protect your family. All right? Peace.